Once you set up your channel and then you publish your first video, the next biggest thing you worry about is getting thousands of subscribers within a short period of time. And in most of the times, you would want to achieve this feat in just some few months. Starting a YouTube channel with no experience doesn't mean you wouldn't be able to achieve this goal within a short period of time. The thing is, all the big channels follow a step-by-step strategy that I'm about to share with you completely for free in this video. All you need to do is to apply it to your next video and even your subsequent videos so that you can gain a lot of views and subscribers coming into your channel. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be explaining to you how you can also increase the average view per your video so that you no longer have to wake up with no subscribers coming into your channel. I've used these strategies and it's worked so well for me, so definitely it will work very well for you as well. To get your first 1,000 subscribers fast, all you need to do is to increase your average view per video. This is by far the most smartest way big YouTubers use to make their videos go viral, gaining a lot of subscribers. You can also use this strategy on your small channel to make your videos go viral, hence gaining a lot of subscribers to your channel. The first thing I'm going to share with you is to provide you a proven framework that would make people keep listening to you right from the start of your video till the end. Because there's no way your average view per video will increase if a viewer does not get stuck listening to you all the way from the start of your video till the end. This framework targets specific dopamine packets in the brain. What it does is that it makes viewers stick around listening to you right from the first line of your intro. This immediately confirms to the viewer that both the video and the thumbnail, that is the packaging that the viewer clicked on, is not a clickbait. I'm going to show you the graph of one of my videos and you realize that the biggest drop off is within the first 30 seconds. Now, if you compare this to one of your videos, you realize that your biggest drop off is also within the first 30 seconds. Compare the graph of the first video I showed you to this video, you realize that people are still watching the video after the first 30 seconds. If you're able to reduce the rate at which people drop off your video within the first 30 seconds, you realize that your average view per video will increase significantly. What you also have to do immediately after the viewer confirms that he has clicked on the right video is to provide a social proof for the viewer. For instance, if you are making a video about weight loss, your social proof can be, I've reduced this amount of weight in a period of 14 days. This repeats to the viewer that the video the viewer clicked on is about how to reduce weight within a short period of time. It also has a feel of social proof because in the video, you are going to be showing the viewer how you lost a certain amount of weight within a period of 14 days. Once you do that, the next thing you would want to do is to introduce a new narrative with unclosed loops. You would want to do this in a simple manner, visually, for you to easily be understood by the viewer. So you simply do this by opening loops in the viewer's mind. And this is essentially done by asking a question that is not yet being answered. Again, in the weight loss video, you can say in 2025, there's a new kind of exercise that you can do that would drastically reduce your weight without having to watch your diet. With this, you realize that I haven't even asked a question, but you make the viewer wondering that which kind of exercise that has just been discovered in 2025 that will let you lose this amount of fat in your body without even having to check your diet. With this kind of narrative, you realize that one will not be immediately providing answers to these kind of questions or statements until later on in the video. What this does is that this infiltrates into the viewer's subconscious mind because they crave to have their questions answered. When this happens, they get a big hit of dopamine. And when it doesn't happen, they are also left with a feeling of incompleteness. Once you do that, the next thing you would have to do is to submit the pattern of the video into the brain of your viewer. 80% of YouTubers thinks you would have to have fast-paced videos before your videos can blow up. Having the viewer sticking around right from the intro to the end of the video is to make sure that you are creating the right expectation for the viewer. It is better for you to let the viewer know whether the video is going to be a fast-paced video or a slow one, rather than you not even giving them a clue. Once you set the pace or tone of your video right, your average view per video will increase high because the viewer will be willing to sit around to watch the entire video even if the pace of the video is slow. So you can say, in this video, I'm going to take my time to explain to you the best practices you can follow to get the ultimate desired body shape. Once you say that, you're already giving the viewer an impression that the video is going to be a slow one. and he wouldn't be expecting you to rush over the points you'll be making. You can also say that in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be showing you the best practices you can follow to get the desired body shape. Once you say that, you're already giving the viewer an impression that the video is going to be a fast-paced video. Hence, that's what he will be expecting. When you're just starting out YouTube, you'll hear a lot of YouTube gurus tells you to still like an artist. And that is by you looking at other successful creators to see how they have packaged their videos. Then you also package your videos the same way. The twist here is that you wouldn't generally be looking at successful YouTube channels to see how they package their videos. You rather will be focusing on successful YouTube channels that are doing the same videos that you do. Those are the channels you'll be looking at how they package their videos. Then you would as well package your videos like that. But you have to take things further by adding your own twist to their original packaging. The next thing I'm going to talk about is thumbnails, which is actually one of the important aspects of your video. So if you go to the YouTube homepage to search on any video topic, you realize that some of the videos in that same topic have really high views. So if you want to make a video in this topic, you would want to copy the thumbnail of the creator who has the highest views. With this, you are not going to copy exactly what the creator has out there. You are going to add your own twist to the thumbnail. This is where you can add arrows to yours that will give a clue to the viewer to what you want the viewer to focus on the thumbnail. You can also decide to change the font size or even improve the colors on your thumbnail. So with this, what you have to note is that you don't necessarily have to copy exactly how the other creator has designed his thumbnail, because that certainly wouldn't guarantee you the views that you require. Because if it would have been very easy for anybody's video to go viral, because everybody would have been doing the same thing. So in short, make sure your thumbnail is looking more improved than the one you are drawing inspiration from. Now, the next thing we are going to talk about is how to write a perfect call to action. And a call to action is basically instructing the viewer what to do next in your video. This is where you introduce another video of yours to your viewer that is promising to be a game changer to your viewers' need. Of late, I've realized that a lot of my views comes from the call to action I make at the end of my videos. This is also a strategy a lot of the successful YouTubers use to gain more subscribers to their channel. What you would have to make sure is that the video you are recommending to the viewer has everything the viewer needs to succeed. When the viewer clicks on your video, make sure to let the viewer end the video feeling like he has arrived at the right destinations for all his needs to be met. Now that you have your thumbnail and your intro all sorted out, you would have to make sure you focus on the body of the script. You will need to make sure that the body of your script is well structured. And to do this, you have to make sure you are opening loops on your videos and pay them off with answers later on in your video. Because like I said, the viewer gets a big hit of dopamine anytime a loop is closed. You would want to make sure you are closing at least 5 to 6 loops in a video so that the viewer will feel satisfied till the end. Now that you know exactly how the big YouTubers get thousands of subscribers to their channel in a matter of few months, you need to know exactly what you should do before you even start your channel. This is the only way your channel can get discoverable by a lot of people. The video should already be on your screen for you to check it out to know what you've left out if your channel is already running. Thank you for watching and see you in that video.